The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Ribery, he's picked his way through, showing great feet there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho takes a shot! PELÉ.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The defender is not giving up on this. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. There's no flag. And it's Ribery. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Schneider. PELÉ. Bahia still without a single shot on target. Beckenbauer.
Bahia really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ribery. Beckham. Schneider. Bahia finding their passes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yaya Toure. Schneider. Can he get it through? Now it's Schneider. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks one through. Thuram deals with that comfortably. It's Snyder! Goal! Bahia! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space. Out to the right. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Ronaldinho! Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No way through. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ribéry chooses to go back. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first. He gets big! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Nicely intercepted. Tar getting this one clear. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Bahia leading 1-0 at the break.
Substituição.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Beckham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Cruyff. Pull it. He's got away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And it's Cruyff. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Haaland. PELÉ. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's in on goal! Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
No, that's been intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Nesta pokes it out wide. Thuram threads one in. He's through here. Shapes to shoot! Against the crossbar. Crunching tackle. It's run loose here. Oh, they could break here. Schneider. Driving forward. Haaland ploughing through the middle. Oh, what has happened here? Schneider gets flagged offside. Beckham. And it's Batistuta. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rijkaard. Tar gets across to intercept that. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a and the finish! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Bahia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be the...
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bahia find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yaya Toure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Probing pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Cruyff. And that's a dangerous ball. He has done it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. 4 added minutes on the board. PELÉ, great chance! They've scored! Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So now the difference is 3. That's a throw. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Oh, they can break here. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Now it's Barcola. Conte. Rafael Leao! It's bounced back off the post. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
De Bruyne. Pelé. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He rises! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! Bayer! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Picked out brilliant, chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Bahia have a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Argentina already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Conte. Now it's Barcola. Oh, now he's had a shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tar gets over and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Beckham. De Bruyne is the team's great visionary. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cannavaro to Beckham. And it's Yaya Toure. Played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's going to be a booking. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That is good alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. PELÉ, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. Lovely ball and a real chance. Chance! Goal! Bayer! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Bahia get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
What a throw in. Pass somewhat off target. Bahia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's PELÉ. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Vieira. Nedved chasing after it. PELÉ. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's searching through. Pull it. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's done very well to take that back. That is Conte. That ball looks a good one. He has a look up. Can he finish? It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And De Bruyne! Goal! Bayer! And they get themselves in front! There was... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Bahia do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we're off again. Costa Curta goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cannavaro. Now it's PELÉ. De Bruyne. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Haaland. Conte. Now it's Rafael Leao, looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. He's in a good position here. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Bahia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Conte tries to pass it for Rafael Leao! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11, número 9, número 13. Entran número 15, Luis Suárez.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
De Bruyne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. Vieira. Barcola. And it's Pedri. Now it's Luis Suarez.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Bruyne. Now it's PELÉ. PELÉ with the cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Gullit. And it's Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here. And he was alert to it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a good ball. It's Luis Suarez! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Mateus. Barcola. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That pass has been well intercepted. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. And that is as far as it goes. Bahia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Haaland, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.